Last year I was diagnosed with invasive ductal carcinoma. What a mouthful.
Closer to the mic, Susan.
Absolutely, thank you. In layman's terms, I had breast cancer. My journey started late one night, reading from my Nook. I was lying in bed and my Nook fell over. My hand hit my chest, and in the process, I felt a lump. I thought it was nothing. I mean, I was healthy and active. But I kept hearing the mantra that is instilled in women early on. When you find a lump, go to your doctor. When I went to my OBGYN, he did an exam and then referred me to a specialist. I still thought there was no problem. But being the dutiful doctor's daughter, I went and did as I was told. As I was lying on the exam table in the second doctor's office, getting an ultrasound, we were having a casual conversation. You know the kind when you're exposed on an exam table and pretend that the intimate areas of your body are not being touched? That's what was going on. Well, I felt something in our relaxed conversation change. I'm not sure if it was her tone or the fact that she kept scanning the questionable area in my breast. And while measuring that, the image of the ultrasound, I felt my heart slow and race at the same time. And I kept telling myself, deep cleansing breaths. To stay grounded and not let my imagination run away on a high-speed train. That train ride was delayed for about 3 minutes. This wonderful, caring woman said, I don't like how this looks. Would you be able to stay a little longer and get a mammogram? And perhaps a biopsy from the clinic downstairs. Okay, now I was on that speeding train. My mind was racing so fast, and it was going in circles at the same time. I kept thinking, what? 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 This cannot be happening. Then I realized I was actually asked a question. Okay, I had to think. I needed to answer. Somehow I managed to say something and form a sentence. Yes, I can do that. I would need to find someone to pick up my kids from camp. So give me a few minutes to arrange that. That sentence grounded me. I needed to make sure my children were safe. They were my tether back to life and living. They kept that speeding train from taking me to chaos. I realized at that moment that as long as my children were safe, I could handle any challenge. After that day, things went into a blur of speed and decisions. That insidious troublemaker changed everything. Cancer is a formidable adversary, and when it's used to describe your own health, your world stops spinning. All of the things that you thought were solid give way to a new form of reality. And now your world revolves around cancer. There is a new gravity caused by this rotation that disrupts and changes your life. But it's not all bad. It's just a new journey. Since last July, I have endured 7 mammograms, 8 ultrasounds, core biopsy, MRI, surgery, hot flashes, muscle tics, swollen tongue. This one is my children's favorite because I talked so funny all day long. 4 months of chemo treatments, 36 radiation treatments, over 25 doctor's appointments, tattoos, acupuncture, and 11 different hairstyles, including bald. And for those of you who are curious, but too polite to ask, yes, you do lose your hair everywhere. There are some benefits. It's very easy to get ready in the morning, and no more shaving. What I have been through has been extensive, but so have the journeys of my new friends at the LiveStrong group. These 8 amazing women have been through eye surgery, melanoma, lumpectomy, double mastectomy, reconstructive surgery, chemo pill for life, lymphoma, and stem cell treatments. And believe it or not, we all still smile and laugh every time we get together. I've had the privilege of spending time with these amazing women 2 times a week for the past 12 weeks. We support each other, we share our stories, our fears, and most definitely our laughter. We have all learned to laugh a lot, and we don't take things too seriously. Our group ranges from 47 to 80. We have a farmer, a writer, an artist, a hairdresser, an interior decorator, grandmother, stay-at-home mom, sisters, mothers, and friends. Our diversity is vast, and so are our stories, but we all have one thing in common. At some point in our recent lives, our cells were at war, and our bodies were the battlefield. But we have all survived. We are all cancer survivors. Natalie Mamlin and Janet Norton, who run our LiveStrong group at the Y, have become more than just coaches or instructors. They've become friends. Every time we meet, we do aerobic work and strengthening work. They have exposed us to different types of exercise, such as Pilates, cycling, yoga, water aerobics, and kickboxing. We also often listen to motivational speakers and learned about nutrition. And on the days we don't meet, we can come to the Y on our own and put our bodies through more pleasurable torture. I am a breast cancer survivor, but I wanted more out of life than surviving. I wanted to live. That is what this program has given me, the ability to live. LiveStrong. I have always associated that moniker with a person, but now I see it so differently. This program has made it possible for me to transcend from surviving to living, to be strong, to live strong.